Both of my parents are musicians. My mom started playing the violin when she was only 3. My dad began playing the clarinet when he was 13. They met at my hometown's Philharmonic Orchestra, and eventually they had me. It was only natural for them to try to make me a musician too, and respectable how they accepted that my musical talent wasn't very strong. But their efforts weren't completely in vain, because 20 years later, I picked up the synthesizers for the first time. Due to my poor musical knowledge, I barely know what I'm doing, but I still use them every day. And while they may not turn me into a great musician anytime soon, at least they made me discover one. Fred, like my parents, started when he was very young. First with piano, then drums and guitar. But when he turned 14, everything shifted. He used Logic for the first time, a digital audio workstation. And well, he never stopped. Eventually, he would meet the pioneer of ambient music, Brian Eno.
I mean, I'm very flattered to be called a mentor of someone whose work I like a lot, but actually it worked both ways around. I started listening to music differently when I watched how Fred was making it.
Fred would begin his journey working as a producer and writer, collaborating on a range of music with different artists. Even if you hadn't heard his name, you had heard his sound. But in April 2021, that would change forever. Fred would release his first solo album, an intimate, raw, and vulnerable project.
I am a body inside of my head.
He would sample real moments and create music with them.
Inside of my house.
Fred had found his voice,
So I don't wanna go.
and it would only evolve from there.
I am a body.
He would release 2 more editions of Actual Life. And in between, he would play a DJ set in London's Boiler Room. Fred had put his name on the map.
I am a body inside of my head.
He continued experimenting with his sound.
Inside of my home.
In 2023, he released Secret Life, an ambient record with Brian Eno. In 2024, 10 Days, pushing his sound and collaborations even further.
Inside of my head.
At the same time, he kept releasing tracks that didn't belong to any album. Different moments, energies, and processes. Eventually, they took shape as USB, a project designed to grow without limits. And in September 2025,
Ready?
Yeah, we're rolling. Hold the button in the air and press it in 3, 2.
they proved the scale of it. For the past 9 weeks, Fred has released 9 new songs for the USB collection, launching each track during each week's show, 1 CD at a time. He and the crowd are under a giant piece of fabric that feels like a living creature. The cover artwork for each week's song is captured there. But one was missing: the closing show. And the announcement went up: Mexico City, my hometown. This was my chance to finally get a glimpse of Fred's world. And if I got lucky, to even see what goes on behind the sound. So I drafted an email. There was nothing to lose. Would they read it? It wouldn't take long for me to find out.
You've got mail.
That it worked. Turns out, Fred arrived in Mexico a couple of days before the show. He seemed to have no concrete plans, so I ended up following him and his team everywhere they went. The show was the final destination. Everything leading to that moment would be discovered along the way. I first met Fred here, at the studio, where he and Latin Mafia, a trio of brothers who have created an unmistakable sound with risky textures, rhythms, and lyrics, were jamming and bouncing ideas at each other.
I get it.
That feels great.
I think I get what you're saying.
Well, that's fresh. Let's just try one take on it. And then we'll...
Por favor, por favor, vuelve a estar.
Uh-huh. Something like that.
Solamente tú y yo.
Try it how it comes most naturally to you.
Now, music making wasn't the only pleasant problem that needed to be solved. There was another one that troubled Fred and his team months before they even got here. Instead of concert halls, Fred's shows happen in airport hangars, film sound stages, and warehouses. For 4 hours, Fred gets surrounded by the crowd. There are no screens. The show goes non-stop. They needed a way to transform the space. So they contacted him. Boris Aket is a Dutch artist who creates pieces with light and motion. For USB 2, he came up with a breathing roof, a fabric structure designed to evolve with the show and the music. But it had an unforeseen flaw. It reacts to the body heat of the audience. That became what made it so special. It matches the energy of the crowd. The fabric has gone to every show in the tour, and today it arrived in Mexico City. So this setup began. On the far left, there was a team in charge of building a small stage on which Fred and part of the audience would share the show. And since this is a convention center, On the sides of the space, a small crew would focus on sound treating the room, hanging thick fabric to absorb reverberations. On the main area, the lights and the fabric would be installed simultaneously, with millimetric precision, so that when they are controlled, they move in complete sync. Weights are added at every intersection. Each is connected to its custom-made engine. That way, the operator has full control, and a dance happens between the music, the lights, and the fabric. A few hours later, Boris's artwork was finally rising through the air. The venue was ready for Fred, so he decided to continue their jamming sessions right here. But a few minutes in, he got a different idea. Why don't they instead shoot a live performance of the rough sketches they have been working on? Now they've only got 4 hours to prepare some music, plan the shoot, and execute it. So their only choice was to do it all in one continuous take. And they would only have one try to pull it off. So the weight of the visuals was put on her shoulders. This is Lucy, Fred's creative director. She's the mind behind the concepts of Fred's vinyl records, and she has done some covers too. She's the director of these music videos, and she has done these commercials too. She's helped build the world of Fred's shows, design language, and marketing campaigns. She's gathered the creative team behind it, including Boris, Theo, the photographer, Charlie, the videographer, and Jaime, the cinematographer. While Fred and Latin Mafia continued their session, Lucy and Jaime planned the shoot. And time started running out quickly.
I kind of think maybe not the dolly rotating. My gut is saying it might be more powerful handheld, but also maybe this is fire.
And how come you're not worried about the intention of the in and out movement becoming cumbersome? So do you want it to come into where you actually sing?
Doubts started coming one after another.
It will feel so cinematic and otherworldly that I would constantly be wanting to like fight that in ways. Like in the sound, we'll be like trying to. I need to tell the guys to like shout.
It was 1 a.m. There was no more time to solve them. So Lucy did a final meeting.
Then we go from dynamic lighting. We go into dynamic lighting and movement. Yes.
And then she called action.
was nice when you stood up as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the very
So
end.
nice.
It's insane, yeah.
I quite like this ending.
Fred's time in Mexico was coming to an end. The only thing left to do was the only thing they had planned beforehand. Or so I thought. Every Fred show is different. He creates a custom set for every city he plays in. He invites different guest artists to every date in the tour. After we arrived at the venue, Fred and Latin Mafia did a quick sound check. The nerves were shaken away. The lights, the fabric, and the sound system were ready to go. So the crowd was let in. Meanwhile,
Then we could go.
Fred continued working on his set in his dressing room.
Okay, and then that will lead us.
15,000 people were already waiting for him. So there was no other choice but to grab his USB and walk towards the stage.
Remember that night at the Hippodrome? Never knew that look when you look at me. Nervous as hell, so
We realised that we could do these shows. It was very clear one thing from the beginning, and that was that we end the tour in Mexico City, so thank you so much.
What if you create without expecting anything in return? What if you put authenticity before perfection? What if you build a team of people who are as passionate as you are? What if you let go of control? Well, you might end up with something as special as Fred against USB 2.